to work on and just to start on at home. So first, let's just have a seat. So when you sit on the ball, you don't want your hips to be below the knees. You want to make sure you get the right size of ball for you. Say, so you, hey, let me know if you sit on a stability ball. You, when you're doing all your, maybe your sewing or your other crafts, or sitting and doing your live streams, sitting on a stability ball would be good. Guys, this works the core and it also works the back when you sit on it. So the first exercise we're going to do is an ab crunch. You're going to roll down, keeping the chin tucked. And I encourage you to try to do kind of a pelvic tilt, which is just like a hip lift. And the low back is at the ball, hands are at the chest. And then you just do a curl forward, bringing the hips and the rib cage closer together, and then lean back. So this is just your basic crunch. You can obviously do a lot of different things with your arms, with weights, what have you, doing this kind of position. But this would be the basic that you would want to master first. Okay, you can sit lower. See how I'm scooting lower. When you scoot lower, that makes it to where it's not as much strain on your back and makes it a little less challenging. Okay, so this is one position. And if you sit on a ball during the day while you're working, you might get motivated to roll out like that and do a few crunches. Okay, so let's move to the next position. The next position, you are going to walk all the way out. So you're going to walk all the way out and you're just going to form what I like to call a bench. And from this position, there's all kinds of things we can do with weights. But again, just doing this exercise, this position, you're working the legs, the butt muscles, the abs, and then you drop down, and then we walk back, use the core to sit all the way back up. And then you can do multiple reps. So I like to do multiple reps. This can be an exercise because, again, you're having to use the core muscles on everything that you do with the stability ball. So, and you can come and hold this position as long as you want. Challenge yourself to hold it for an extended period of time. Drop the hips, head comes up. Walk back the feet. Use the core muscles to sit all the way back up to the seated position. Okay, so that's two. Let me know how you guys like these. If you are on another platform, you can still comment. And please, if you are in HAPS, let me know where you're coming in from and what you think about these. And if you're going to try them, if you have questions about the ball and that kind of thing. Now, the next position that we're going to do is for the back, and it's also going to challenge you to work the core and core stability. So we're going to come down on our knees, and you're going to roll over the ball. And you can see I've got my hands and feet on the floor. Now I'm going to draw in the core, so I'm going to tighten in, and then I'm going to try to lift the opposite arm and opposite leg and balance. And then lower, and then draw the abs in again. So just pull in tight in the core. That's what's going to help you to keep balance. Whoa. Okay. So not so easy. Whoa. A lot harder for me on this side. Abs tight. Squeeze the butt muscle of the leg extended. And then let's keep going. So breathe. You can do this on the floor, on your knees, but again, this is all about the stability ball. So you want to try this. If you find it a little challenging to do both arm and opposite leg at the same time initially, then start with just the arm. Okay, you still have to stay tight or start with just the leg. And then you can try to lift. So see, it's more challenging than it looks. Okay, but again, it's working the back muscles and the core, which is super important. Okay, so the next exercise, I'm going to just tilt the camera a little bit so that I could go against the wall, but I'm actually going to go against my couch because I've done this before. I don't necessarily recommend you do it. It'd be best to get against a wall, but this is the ball wall squat. So it's another great just body weight exercise for you to master and try at home. Feet are hip width apart. You can see how my feet are forward. If my feet were here and then I tried to go down to the squat, my knees would come forward to the toe, and that's definitely what we want to avoid for sure. So we're going to, I'm just going to put my hands on my hips, not holding weights or anything for this, and then we're just going to go down and then back up. Now I'm going to step the feet forward based off my first one. I'm going to step them forward a little bit because I could tell that I needed them forward. So, hey, is that you, Heavenly Dew? Good to see you. I think that's you. So, now the fourth exercise is a wall squat. So you can see how I'm going down. I'm not going past 90 degrees. I'm even slightly above that, and I'm pushing through the heels as I stand back up. I've got the abs drawn in tight, and I'm going to exhale as I stand back up, and being aware of my upper body posture at the same time. Now, just like the other exercises, we could be doing a squat with a bicep curl. We could be just simply holding weights. I mean, the possibilities are endless. So once you get these down, you can add a lot to it. So this is working here, all lower body, and then I'm keeping the core tight, push through the heel, knee stays behind the toe. Okay. So that was exercise number 4. I hope you guys are liking this. Oh, that was just seen from St. Petersburg. Sorry, I couldn't see the name. It was too far away. Thanks for being here. So Jeff, he skipped his Big Mac for a grilled chicken today. Wow. It looks like, and it sounds like you coming into the broadcast over the past couple of days helped give you that little voice in your head that maybe you should try to make a better choice. I'm proud of you. That's really, really, really a big step. You just saved a lot of calories and a lot of back grams. Now, the last exercise I'm going to show you is on the floor. So you've got your stability ball, and I hope you guys can see. Give me a thumbs up if you can over on apps. I don't know what it looks like on the other apps. I'm still trying to make sure that when I'm down on the floor that everybody can see me on the other apps such as Facebook and YouTube. But again, I don't know yet. So we'll see. We'll see. So you can see now I'm over on my back, and your legs are going to go over the ball. Ball is underneath the calf. Hands are flat on the floor, and then we just lift up. Okay, and then we go back down. Now, I know this doesn't look super challenging, but you are lifting your body weight. Okay, you are lifting your body weight and trying to stay stable and not roll all over the place like this, okay, while you're lifting up your hips. So it is harder than it looks, and there's definitely things we can add to increase the difficulty. But for now, again, just mastering these is great, and they still work all the time. So abs are tight. Squeeze the butt muscles. Breathe. Lift the hips all the way up and then lower down. Exhale, lift up. Squeeze. And these are for you guys too, okay? I'm telling you, I've had some guys do this kind of stuff, and it's harder. It's harder than they think because you might be used to lifting heavy weight, but you're not used to using your stabilizing muscles and those little muscles that help to do all the work and assist. So, and then again, there's other ways to challenge yourself, even with this one, with no weight. Okay. All right. And legs off. Roll over. Push up carefully. Okay. So I hope that that gives you some ideas of how you can start using just your body weight on the ball. I am going to go ahead and jump off because I got an online client coming up. But I'm glad that we were able to get connected. And it's Fitness Friday, guys. It's Fitness Friday. So leave me a comment. Let me know if you're going to exercise today or what you're going to do. I want to keep you motivated and inspired. Let's finish the week strong and think about finishing the month strong because that's coming up soon. And let's get ready for February. All right, so go back and watch the broadcast from yesterday. If you didn't see the information that I was given on things you can do at home to track your progress. Okay, go look at that because I think it's real practical and useful, especially if people are home more right now. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. Oh, appreciation award. Thank you so much. Hey, Mike. Good to see you coming in. Thanks for being here. So I just went through the 5 moves using the stability ball. I'll go through really quick. I'm not going to give you much detail on this one because I am going to have to jump off. But for those that are just jumping in, ab crunch, low back at the ball, pelvic tilt up, hands at the chin, chin tucked, curl forward. Exhale as you curl forward, bring the hip and rib cage together. Okay, that was the first one. The next one was the walkouts into a bench. So this would be like a bench. My legs are the feet of the bench, and then my stability ball are the other feet of the top of the bench. And from this position, you know, we can learn to do all kinds of arm movements with weights. But it's also good to do this one and just do the ball walkouts. Walk out, hold and bridge or bench as long as you want to. And you're using the core. You're using the core. And then the next one was the quadruplex, abs tight. So this is really an ab exercise and a back exercise. Okay, I'm doing better than the first time. Remember, if you were watching the first time, so we do improve as we keep working on these. Okay, so you can hold the arm up and leg, you know, as long as you want. And then the fourth one was the wall squat. So let me do that one again. I was using the edge of the couch. I don't know that that's good for everybody, but so try to get against the wall. Knees stay behind the toes, sit straight down, push with the heels as you stand up. Abs are tight, be aware of your upper body. Okay, and then the last one was coming down to the floor, carefully, legs up over the ball, and then lifting into bridge. Plank, lifting into plank. This is what I call this a plank on the floor. Lift up and hold. Okay, or a bridge with legs over the ball is what it really would be. A bridge, because this is your bridge with your feet on the floor. And this would be the bridge with your legs over the ball. Okay? All right. So that's it. Oh, good. Okay, Mike. Yeah, give them a try and come back and let me know, or come back next time and let me know how they go. Okay? So I got to jump off now, guys. It is time for me to get ready to hop on my Zoom right here in my home studio. I hope you have a place to work out too. If you don't, let's figure something out for yourself. Good. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, and get your stability ball. Again, I recommend the Spry ball. But whatever you have, just make sure it's firm and sturdy, and it doesn't feel real flimsy. That's the problem with some balls. Thanks. You too. You guys enjoy your day. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and have a great Friday. Bye. See ya. Bye, Joseph. Thanks for coming.